Ali, your host for today. Hope you guys are doing great. Today I'd like to do something that is more relatable to the previous episode, whereby I reviewed a newly released zombie movies, Peninsula, which is a sequel to Train to Busan. After I ran the reviews that I made, there's two thoughts in my mind that kept on circling. I felt that the need to search for the answer, and I thought I should bring you guys along with me. First questions would be on how to prepare ourselves if we happen to encounter zombies. This is a question out of my curiosity, guys, and it does not reflect on what's happening right now. So the first question, what should we prepare ourselves with? I actually made a list on things I should do based on Peninsula movies and other zombie movies. Links at the top if you haven't watched it yet. So before I share this, huge warning. The info shared is only for entertainment purposes. Do not take this seriously. It's for fun and don't do anything silly and be wise, okay? At least we'll be somewhat prepared when we wake up one morning to find our neighborhood swarming with brain-hungry zombies. So let's get this started. First of all, we need a pair of boots. I mean, real black boots, not these boots. Just so we know that we won't step through the shards of glasses or any splinters or rubbles with style. Safety first. Next, lots and lots of military weaponry like flares, machetes, samurai sword, handguns, and basic revolvers would do during that particular time, in which us average might not have get our hands into, due to legal matters. Wait, I don't even know how to use a gun, bro. If you know how to use one and you're an average, I would be scared the hell out of you. Or else, baseball bats or blunt objects would do for the zombies, not for the people. To kill zombies, we need to destroy their brains wielded with adequate force at the cranium part. I'm sorry, what? Well, that's the cranium. This way, we can either decapitate the zombies or bludgeoning them to death. That is if we're quick on our feet. Otherwise, we might have served the hungry zombies with a platter of a berry or precious brain. Lots of food stocks. Now, this is important, guys. With no foods to eat, you can hardly think of a way to survive even for now. Question: how else am I supposed to store? Panic buy? No. Big no. Never do that. Stay calm. Shop as usual. Foods get easily expired. Come on. You can't do food croppings or store fresh foods. Store the canned ones. Then you need entertainment. I don't know about this. I mean, running for your life, saving your butts off has really occupied your time, keeping you busy, huh? What else do you need entertainment during this time? Next, full tank SUV vehicles or huge trucks. Guys, if you have this one, it's a bonus, really. But to be realistic, I really have no idea whether you get petrol during those hours. Another question says, I don't have driving license to start with. That's a list of your worrying during such crisis. You wouldn't even think of this. Trust me, if you get to drive one, you'll drive like crazy. Somehow at the end of the day, you might as well end up becoming a fast and furious drift drivers. Who knows? Anyways, you do have legs to run, so run for your life. Remote control cars for diversion. Oh, this is smart. As much info that we can get from the movie, remote control cars can be used as part of diversion tools for the zombies to get out of your way, especially when it's blink and bedazzle with crazy sounds. But during those crises, where can we get one? But I honestly don't know. You might as well stock some. Also, you can use flares or smoke grenades in this case. Satellite phones. This is important too when it comes to destructions of landlines during the crisis or any kinds of disaster. This is our communication to ask for help, stay in touch, wider coverage, and easy to use. Skills you need: shooting, hand combat, run like a Usain Bolt, mad driving skills, strategies to survive, and lots of common sense. Sis, those you shared might as well work on a short distance confronting the zombies. How about from afar? The next best thing to confront the zombies from a distance is we can either run for your life, stay hidden quietly for some time, or use the weapons we got to defend yourselves from zombies' infiltration and infestations. With all this, don't take it the hard way. This is basically a part of what the movie tells us. I'm just summing it up. So question 1 solved. I've always been wondering and curious about how those extras are cast. I mean, the zombies are cast. What are those criteria that this casting production looking for inside a normal human being? Do they just cast random people and they just do what was told? Or do they cast these extras by doing audition, especially for zombies? I mean, you need at least to nail the basic zombie actions, am I right? Hence again, I Google on how to act or behave like one. So guys, how to act like a zombie? I'm just curious as a normal human being here, so now here I am googling around with all seriousness, and then I came across this website from lookalikeazombie.com that says the key to zombie behavior is slow moving, uncoordinated, mindless, and often seriously injured. In short, all messed up. Got it. The first that the websites mention is keep it loosey goosey. Okay, relax, get a little sloppy. Like it. Stagger like a drunk person. Never drink before, but watch once, so probably off balance. Got it. Third one, slum your shoulder. Oh, slouch. Yeah, because they have a bad posture, they're dead, right? So probably being dead makes them forget everything their mother told them to do, which is stand up straight. 4. Don't blink. Try to keep your eyes open to make you look more intense, scary, eerie, all inhumane. But for certain reason, you might end up blinking after long hours of shooting. No questions asked, but I'll try it anyways. 5th one. React slowly. They're mostly in daze, right? So they only snap out or become an aggressive one when they react to noises and etc. or lock their eyes into prey. 6. Don't use all your limbs. Zombies are dead people, remember? Must have been gone through decay process, motor skills deterioration, or any injuries of some sort. So some part of them must have not functioning properly. So you can drag one of your foot like a typical classic zombies, or you could also try clenching up one arm or letting it dangle. 7th, no thumb. When talking, that is, as if they're talking. Is there any script for zombies? I don't think so, except for warm bodies. Using your tongue requires fine motor control, so they lost their motor skills when they're dead. That explains why zombies vocalize straight out of the throat. 8. Tilt your head. Remember, bad posture. Tilting your head will give you an off-putting appearance. 9. There is one more that this article doesn't mention about off-putting appearances. Apparently, I learned this through a movie, is that they need to have a very flexible body. Do zombies these days do acrobats on their free time? I don't know. Definitely off-put enough for me. Okay, based on the 9 ways, I kinda get it, but to remain acting in this 9 methods will for sure makes you feel uncomfortable at some point. Like if there are shooting scenes, it would be like they take them hours to finish, which explains how haggard those zombies will be. All those heavy makeups and prosthetics, it's kind of tough. So mad respect for you guys who audition as zombie actors. You guys are the real main actors in the movies. Without you guys, there's no zombie movies. So, respect. Yay! We finally did it! We successfully completed both questions. So, thank you guys for accompanying me all this way and tolerating with my nonsensical curiosity. Thanks again. I hope you guys like this version. I don't know. Probably I can move on right now. Stay tuned for more contents for movie reviews or any TV shows reviews after this. Till we meet again. Love you guys. Ciao. Oh, don't forget to click, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.